Hi, this is Jen. We're going to do some seated yoga today. Hopefully, if you're here, you've got something comfortable on. You've got about 20 minutes to spend. You've got a spot on the floor that's maybe covered by a mat that'll help be a little bit more comfortable. It'll help you with your grip. If you've only got a towel or a blanket, that's fine too. But let's get started. Let's sit in whatever is a comfortable position for you. I'm cross-legged. If that doesn't work for you, you can send your legs kind of out front or straight out in front. We're going to sit and first we're going to collect. You always try when you start yoga to just start up here. And we try and shake the thoughts of the rest of the day. So let's close the eyes just for a couple of breaths. If you can close the eyes and close the mouth, we try and narrow the breathing down through the nose. So keeping the eyes closed, inhale, get a little taller as we sit. Stay that tall. Exhale, pull your shoulders down and continue on like this. Inhale like we're growing out of our bottoms. Exhale, plant the shoulders further down. Now try and quiet yourself from the inside. So that's just trying to focus on what you're doing for just this short period of time. You're choosing to use it for yourself, so you might as well really focus on what you're doing. We're going to do a little for flexibility today. I'm going to bring a sequence to you that you can use at any time. If you're sitting in front of the TV, if you have just that 20 minutes before you get ready to go somewhere, maybe when you get up in the morning, it's a great time to do it. So let's bring our hands to the heart. Sit up tall. And now we're going to interlace our fingers, everything but your first finger and thumb, like old Charlie's Angel style. Extend the arms all the way fully out until your elbows, the inside of your elbows, point forward, and then lift your arms upward. When you get up there, open the elbows enough so that you can then put your ears inside, squeeze, and point as high upward as you can. So it's as if I'm at the ceiling, pulling on your fingertips, making your arms longer. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, lean to one side. Use your bottom arm to pull the top arm over. While we're here, let's talk a little bit more about breathing. Every time we exhale in yoga, that's letting our muscles get a little longer. So inhale, pull. Exhale, lean more. Inhale, pull. Exhale, lean. Inhale, get tall, straight to the center. We're going to go to the other side. Exhale, lean over to the other side. Inhale, pull away. Exhale, lean. Inhale, back up to center. And exhale, hands back to the heart. So we're going to try and guide you along as we move through these couple of postures in your breathing so that you don't forget. Sometimes we get into holding a position and we're holding our breath because it might not be the most comfortable of positions, but you have to breathe through those places especially. They're the most important. So we're going to do some side bending, but we're going to deepen that a bit. So let's bring your arms out to the side first. With your fingertips as far out as you can go, but there may be an inch or so up off of the mat. Reach, get tall, pull the shoulders back. Now drop one ear to a shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other shoulder. And up. This time we're going to lean into one of your hands. Lean so your elbow starts to bend and your other arm reaches way over. Pull the elbow up high behind, so it's maybe behind your ear. Look up towards the top shoulder. And then deepen. Never come so far that your butt lifts up off of the mat. What are we stretching here? The side, through your rib cage. The further over you reach, the more deep of a stretch you'll get through the ribs. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale to the other side. Set the other hand down, reach way over. So this bottom elbow again starts to bend. Reach high. Look up if you can. If it bothers the neck, just look down. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale, hands to the heart. So here in this short time, we're going to try and touch a lot of body parts. Now we're going to work on our wrists. So interlace the fingers so your knuckles point up towards the ceiling. We're going to draw circles with our knuckles on the ceiling. Palms are together. We try and keep our elbows kind of still. So we're just drawing the circle with the knuckles. One direction, and then the other. You can incorporate the breathing in here too. Maybe an inhale for a circle, and exhale for the next. Depends on how fast your breather is. It's another point. Everybody's different with their pace. You use your breath as your metronome. So inhale, exhale. See how you slow down real quick? Palms together here, lift upward. All 10 fingers together, now fingertips toward me. The heels of your hands are still flat. So you look in there and the seam is flat. Inhale to center and exhale to use. Now we've worked on our wrists. Now a spinal twist. Sit tall, put one hand behind you and reach around and grab the other knee with the hand. Get tall. Exhale, look behind you, twist. Pause there. Stop when you can't twist any further. Get taller. Exhale, twist deeper. Working on the spine for a spinal twist. You keep looking over the shoulder. Inhale, tall. Exhale, look as far as you can go and hold right in that spot. Your back shoulder should actively be twisting back. I'm up on my fingertips back here, and that helps me get a little traction. Helps me get a deeper twist. One more breath, pull the front shoulder around as far as it'll go, and then exhale to center. We're gonna rebound here. Rotate so the palms are upward, shoulders are down. We'll close the eyes again for a moment. If you don't like closing the eyes, just leave them open. But what we wanna do here is to touch base. See how we feel. You don't do this stuff all the time, probably. So see how it feels here on your spine. What we're doing here in this twist is keeping our bottom half of the body in one position, but twisting the top half. So we're getting some good spinal rotation, which may loosen up some fluids that might be between each of our vertebrae. It helps to massage our internal organs, kind of icky, but it works actually. It's your ascending and descending colon, helps with your digestion. Really, really, truly does. So let's go to the other side. Hand planks behind you, grab the other knee, inhale tall. Exhale, twist, look behind. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist further. One more time, tall. And twist and hold. Remember, you're holding, you're looking over that back shoulder as far as you can. If it ever bothers your neck, stop looking that direction. You can look just down. You can look forward. Yoga is all about what you're getting out of it today. And whoever your instructor is not in your body. So you just take anything I say here or anything any instructor does, just like items on a buffet. You pick and choose as you like to. Only pick what you want. Now we'll exhale through to the center. We've worked on our mid-range, on our necks. Now we're going to start working on our legs and on our hips. So let's reach high. Exhale, we're going to reach the arms out and just start to bow forward a bit. So my hands are sliding forward. It can also reach out to the side and get a little bit of grip on the ground. Bow forward, then when you can't go flat anymore, my belly's flat from my head through my seam through my hips, then you can start to round down. So if your head is tucked in towards your shins, you can feel a stretch through the top of the neck as your chin drops into your chest. Walk the hands back in and we'll come upward. I'm going to turn sideways on the mat now as we do a little extended leg stretching. So let's cover some body parts like a primer. We're just starting from the beginning. So hamstrings, you can reach underneath and feel that. You always hear about that with runners and whatnot. Anything you do, running, bicycling, tightens up those hamstrings, and yoga helps to loosen them out. It's a great, great component to add into your cardiovascular routine. Hamstrings, quadriceps, that's the big muscle at the top of the leg, calves. So we're going to sit with our legs extended and our palms right next door. Push into the mat, get your shoulders up above your hips, and you're in a pose called staff pose in yoga. Fingers are wide, elbows are kind of bent. You never want to lock out any joints in yoga. Flex through all the toes. So they're all spread, kind of funky. But it's active. We're creating energy inside of all those body parts. So push it into the ground like you're getting tall and like you're going to get lift off. Maybe your hips even come up off a little bit. Now set that down, but stay that tall. Reach high with both arms and bow forward. Reach out as if toward your toes. They might be kind of far away today. So you might just put your hands underneath your calves. Once you've got a grip on something, calves, it might be underneath your hamstrings. Get tall again. This is a reset. And we're going to hinge forward. I referenced this earlier. We try and do so with a flat back. Because we want to hinge and fold into postures, starting with our belly. Then our chest comes down, and one day, not today probably, but the bottom of your chin will come down and flatten out, as opposed to rounding your nose in. So we lose that optimum stretch. It becomes more about a rounding, a curvature, as opposed to getting the length all the way up the back of the leg. So let's do that reset again. Inhale, take a breath. And it's the exhale that's going to help us lengthen the muscles. So hold here. Whatever you're holding on to, I'll hold on to calves. Pull forward. Pull your nose toward your toes. And breathe deeply. So in our twists, our seated spinal twists, we did a flow of 3 successive deepenings. We're going to do that here. Inhale, reach further out with your nose. Exhale, fold deeper. Hold that. Don't move. Inhale, reach further out with your nose. Exhale, fold deeper. Maybe the arms can reach further now. Inhale one more time. Exhale, fold as deeply as you can and hold it right there. And while you're here, you're staying, I'm moving. Your face stays completely relaxed. Sometimes when we get into these postures and they're a little uncomfortable, we hold a lot of tension, a lot of tightness in our face. Set that free, because you don't need your face to do this posture. Fold a little deeper. This is called seated forward fold. And then slowly we're going to lift on up. We're going to change this a little bit by bringing our left leg to the bottom and crossing your right ankle right on top of it, and flex your feet so your toes are further in towards you than your heels. Push out through the heels, reach high both arms, and now bow forward. Now another option would be to grab a towel that you could reach around. It would give you a little bit of length. A necktie is a good thing to use, or if you happen to have a yoga strap, but you don't need fancy tools. But that would elongate your arms, or your hamstring for that matter, and allow you to fold deeper. We're trying again to pull our nose out toward our toes. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. So what's happened? We've got our leg on top of our other leg, right? So it makes our bottom leg get a little flatter. You probably feel it underneath both knees. Inhale, tall and long. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold, and hold. 3 breaths. Close the eyes. Don't move a muscle. Keep the thoughts right where they are. That's where meditation perhaps could come in. You don't have to think about it as Om meditation. All that means is you're focusing just on this moment, just on what you're doing. You notice a piece of the day start floating in, something annoying that came to you earlier. Just let it float away. Notice, just send it away. Inhale back onto center, and we're going to bring both knees in. Bring your heels as close in as they can come. Grab onto both of your elbows or the forearms or the wrists. Everybody is different. Pull inward, sit as tall as you can, and pull the shoulders down. Drop the chin into the chest, sit tall, and squeeze. Now release that grip with your elbows, but hang on with your hands. Pull yourself tall. Exhale, let yourself round back. No, I have not forgotten about that other leg. Inhale, get tall. Just a detour. Exhale, sink back. One more time. This time we're going to open the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Let's grab on underneath and pull yourself upright. Soft bend in the elbows always. Pull the shoulders down, get tall, and exhale, bow forward. Inner thigh stretch here in butterfly or cobbler position. 3 breaths. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Pull down, hold. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, pull down, hold, and breathe. Now pause here. You can see at this point we're 14, 15 minutes into this. We've already gotten a lot of leg body parts covered, our sides covered. And realize that any of these things are things you can do while seated in front of the television, like I said earlier, while maybe waking up, just when you get out of bed before you hit the shower. Just a really easy component to work into your day. Inhale, let's release, and we're going to send the legs out and cross that other ankle over. So right leg should be underneath now. Flex both feet, toes are further towards you than the heels are. Reach high, inhale. Exhale, bow all the way forward and find that hanging on spot. Again, towel or a necktie, something would hold on that'll lengthen your arms. So hang on to that spot. Get long and tall, inhale. Exhale, bow deeply. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Are your knees bent? If they are, unchoke. Get a little further away so they can be straight. One more time, inhale. And exhale, bow deeply. Doesn't matter how pretty the pose is. How much are you getting out of it? What are you supposed to be getting out of it? We said here it's hamstrings. And if you're not feeling it there, just reevaluate, reset the posture. Slow, we'll lift on up. We're going to come onto our backs. So let's lay on your back. Take your hair clip out if you've got it. Lay on your back and bring the knees into the chest. Give a nice good squeeze and pull down deeply. So we're going to rock gently to one side and gently to the other side. Back and forth a couple times. Just kind of get used to being on your back on the floor. Now we're going to pause in the center and send our right leg all the way straight. Send it all the way out, flex through the foot so your toes are further or closer to you than your heel. Left knee, both hands plant behind and pull the knee in toward your shoulder. Not toward the center of your chest. Pull it more to the outside and pull it in towards your shoulder. Give a good squeeze deeply. One day, knee touches the shoulder. Inhale, straighten this leg. Exhale, pull it down to you. This would be another good spot for that towel or, like we said, a necktie to pull down, a rope, anything long. Pull it downward. Inhale, push away through the heel, just like with our seated stretches, 3 repeats. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, pull it down. This last one, inhale, pull your knee up toward your forehead to your knee. Exhale, get it closer, hold here, 3 breaths. 2, your abdominals are working to help keep your shoulders up off the floor. Inhale. Don't forget the other foot, keep the foot flexed. And exhale, open it up. Both arms, both legs straight out, nice and long. The I don't want to get out of bed stretch. Take a breath in, reach. Exhale, let's grab the other knee. Grab it with both hands, pull it towards your shoulder. Again, outside, and then in towards the knee. Flex the toes, squeeze here. Other foot, toes are flexed down there. And as we release, inhale, straighten this leg up. Exhale, pull it down to you. Inhale, get long. Exhale, pull it downward. One last time, inhale. Exhale, forehead to the knee, pull downward, lift up, hold, and breathe. Don't hold your breath. And 2, inhale, and release. Both arms, both legs extend fully, reach high. And this time we're going to bend the knees and bring them in, and lift the soles of the feet up so we can grab onto them. Now we're going to lift them up till they point at the ceiling, flat feet upward. And maybe you can grab onto your big toes. Peace fingers can grab onto them. If the toes are far away, you could grab onto your shins or your ankles. We're trying to get the knees at about a 90-degree angle and to the sides, up near your armpits. This is called happy baby or dead bug pose. Try and pull your hips down as opposed to them rounding upward. Pull them down. Pull the feet down. Breathe 3 breaths. Inhale, hold where it is. Exhale, pull more. One more time. Exhale, pull as deeply down as you can. And as we release, the soles of the feet come together. Knees point up towards the ceiling. We'll relax the arms alongside. Shoulders are nice and flat. Nose points upward. We're going to move in towards what's called bridge pose. So feet are flat. We'll push in with the soles of the feet, let the hips lift upward, and the weight comes into our shoulders, but never in our necks. Nose points straight up to the ceiling, and we keep a distance between our chin and our chest. Bridge pose strengthens our bottoms through the hamstrings, the quads, all the way up through the hips, obviously your glutes. Push in with the feet and hold it here. Close the eyes if you can. Bridge pose is a good posture to help use any last bits of energy we may have, and we're going to end our sequence here with it today. This is our last working posture. So as you're in bridge, push in deeply with the feet. Relax the arms completely. Try and use any last bit of energy you've got in the legs to really bring the hips as high up as you can. There should be a straight line in through that seam in the neck all the way up through the knees. Now just be still. No movement involved. We just want to keep the hips super high. Don't let them sag down. 3 breaths here. Pushing in deeply each time. Relaxing the face while you're here. Again, we don't need that set of muscles to do this posture. Last breath. As we send the breath out, let's send our hips back down to the mat. Extend the legs all the way out. Rotate the palms upward. Put ourselves into what's called corpse pose or savasana. This is our complete relaxation posture. So if you can, if the body will permit, let every last body part go straight, go flat, and go still. So try and let yourself be here for at least 10 breaths. That's long, full breaths. Maybe doing a 6 count in and a 6 count out, but releasing every last muscle. It's the most important posture of the entire practice that we've done here for today. Let your body get all the good benefits of the work that you've done, whether your practice has been 20 minutes or 10 times 20 minutes. Try and relax, try and completely release. Just like we said earlier, any thoughts that might come rushing into the mind, just send them away. Just give yourself this period of time to reward yourself for the hard work that you've done. So I hope you feel a little bit better after this 20 minutes of lengthening, of flexibility, and namaste.